As I stared endlessly at my research table, I realised I was no longer a peasant. I was a wizard. I'm the main mage in the land, the starting sorcerer. Why am I living in a hole? So I ran up the stairs of my dwelling and headed towards the window. From there I gazed at where my kingdom will begin its construction. I got the map and began to plan out the blueprints for the kingdom. First, I drew on where I wanted the lava pit. This would be the foundation for the wizard tower. I then drew on where the tower would be in proportion to the lava pit, so I roughly knew how big the moat would be. I then added the walls of the kingdom, which gave me a better guidance of the area on which I can build. I then drew on the map where the castle will be. The castle will be where the royalty of my nation can rest their heads after a long day of ruling the kingdom. Next, I scribbled on a dock where merchants can dock their ships and come sell their goods. The dock will also house any ships that might come to visit or live in the kingdom. Next, I drew on the lake with a river that will divide the rulers and controllers of the kingdom away from the hustle and bustle of everyday activity of the kingdom. I then started to add the crop fields. These would feed my residents and provide my kingdom with a steady income. First carrots, then potatoes, then wheat, a barn to provide people with milk, wool, eggs and meat, and finally a farmhouse where the local farmers can put their feet up. To the right of the river will be the residential area. These will be where the local citizens of my kingdom will live. It will consist of shacks, slums and basic accommodation for the residents here. Near to the entrance of the kingdom will be where visitors will be greeted with a busy marketplace. This marketplace will be full of travellers wanting to buy goods from stalls, shops and baskets that merchants will put together to make a living. The final building will be a mansion where the rich and famous can sleep when they visit the kingdom. Roads will allow people to easily get around to see all the kingdom. Gravel will be on the ground of the farm and left side of the river to give the area a more professional, comfortable look. Between the market and residential area there will be grass, which can be later used for expansion of the residential area or market. Finally, stone will be used to pave the streets and paths of the area to give it a more urban city feel. Okay then, let's start. The first thing I need to build is a lava pit and the wizard tower above it. I don't usually build in creative mode because I find it a bit cheaty. I like to do everything properly because you get more out of it, you know, you feel like you've achieved something more. But the only problem with this is that your results at the end of the build aren't usually as good. So as long as I don't like use the block to spawn in recipes and only for building, I don't see any problem with it. First, I marked out the diameter of the wizard tower, so I knew that I'd have enough room to craft recipes and basically make the wizard tower into like a really cool, more like house. I was going to start with a lava pit first, but then I thought, what happens if I do it all and then my lava pit makes my wizard tower really, really small? So I thought, okay, I need to mark out the base of what is going to be the width of the wizard tower. So, as you can see, it took me a while to actually get it right because I aren't very good with circles in Minecraft. I mean, it's a bit blocky and I get confused really easily. But eventually, I worked it out that I just missed a block. So after I corrected it, the finished product turned out okay. This is the finished product. It's symmetrical, and this will be the width of the tower. I then began to try and work out how wide I was going to have like the moat of lava around it. As you can see, I'm marking out how wide it's going to come out because I want it to be like another cylinder around it, the same shape. So here you can see me working it out. I mean, it took a while to work out again because obviously circles don't go very well in Minecraft. So I had to remove a lot of dirt so that I could actually get it a bit lower than the base. I wanted to make sure that the moat started lower than the tower did, so that it actually looked like it was built on top of the lava pit instead of the lava pit built around it. So I'm trying to make sure that I put that into the design. So yeah, this is the finished like lava pit. You can see that like one side. So whilst I was making a lava pit, I realised it wouldn't look very good just a solid like bit of lava. So I thought, how can I make it look more like a pit of lava and this tower like coming out? So eventually I thought I need to try and make it down so you can see the lava flowing. So here I am now trying to work out some sort of step method so that the lava flows down towards the core of the tower. Make sure to do it all in stone so it looks like it's an actual structure. Well, not natural structure, obviously not an actual structure, but like built on some sort of like mountain, like volcano type thing. So I wanted to make sure that that was in the design, because that's how I actually envisioned the tower to begin with, like on like this big mountain maybe, but maybe not that big because it takes too long to climb. So just some sort of volcanic like mountainous area. So yeah, this is me trying to work out how I'm going to do steps. How I'm going to make the lava like step down and flow. I want to make sure that it's still symmetrical all the way around, and that it actually looked alright. So this is the finished like step method of how the lava will flow. Just needed to remove this because I didn't think to remove it whilst I was removing the landscape at the beginning. So yeah, this is a moat without the lava in it. So I'm gonna go around now and stick some lava in to make sure that it actually looks alright. And this is the finished view of the moat. I dug out the middle as well because later on I'm gonna probably fill that with lava, so it actually looks like it's made out of volcano. So actually, yeah, so it looks like it's got a volcano like inside of it. So yeah, as you can see, I've got rid of some blocks as well, made it so there's lava flowing out of some parts of it to make it look a bit better, because it looked really bland. That's going to be it for this episode. I've made the lava pit for the foundations of the wizard tower, so next episode I'll be showing the finished wizard tower that I built and how I built it. So thanks for watching, bye!